Hi, meditators. This is Brianna Beveridge from Your Beautiful Balance, and I'm here today in part two to give you the tripod of how meditation, which is honoring the of wisdom within. And I gave you every week. I give you different tips and tricks and ways to meditate, and the part one of this, if you haven't seen part one, go back and watch it because you need all three. So the first thing you need in the triangle, the pyramid, the tripod is to have meditation. Have a practice, develop a practice, practice your practice, and just become more with it, become intimate with it, become struggle through it, walk through it, get help with it, get coaching on it. But make sure you have how to honor your wisdom within is to have a meditative practice. And number two, that I talked about in part one, is to have a gratitude practice. It helps to uplift your meditative practice. The other day I was telling someone that my meditations are so good lately. I hope I don't stop meditating because sometimes they get really good and I think, oh, I don't need to do it now, which is the exact opposite of what I need to do. So having a gratitude list and having a meditation are an amazing combo. And the third thing that you need for this a magnificent tripod to keep and build, keeping your solid foundation in a meditative practice and in mindfulness and in honoring of that wisdom within, is to, now a lot of people have a lot of opinions about this. I happen to, a little history with me, I didn't grow up with religion, so I had one grandmother that was one religion and one grandmother that was another religion, but I didn't grow up with any of them. So I'm fascinated by them. I have always been. So when you're honoring your wisdom within, the third thing that keeps your firm foundation in your meditative practice is knowledge. So knowing some spiritual knowledge, whatever that is for you, if it's Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, Sikhism, studying the Kabbalah, rabbinic theology, the Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib, the Bible, the Irshad, the Quran, whichever book works for you. I've studied many of those books and many more and many teachers because I love the truth that's in all of those things. And the truth in that is that we have our wisdom within, at least how I interpret it. We have this wisdom within, and how do we gain that wisdom within? Through meditation. Christianity has meditation. The Muslim religion has meditation. Buddhism, of course there's meditation. Hinduism, Sikhism, all of those have really beautiful ways to meditate. Different ways, different styles, different mantras, words, whatever, but they all have a way to meditate. And gratitude and kindness is one of the ways where we keep that foundation and deepening our why are we even doing this? And if you don't have religion, that's perfectly fine. Whatever book that you or teacher or reading or whatever that attracts you, could be A Course in Miracles, could be whatever teacher you've had, whatever thing you thought, I wonder about that. If you want to take a religious studies class, and this way you get a bunch of them, whichever one. But take that time, and I would say about an hour a week, to just investigate. Think bigger thoughts. A lot of times what meditation does, or every time meditation, what it's designed to do is to expand you. And when you take that time to read and have deeper thought, it also expands you. It sharpens up that intuition within you. It sharpens up and makes crystal clear that instinct, that guide within you, the wisdom within. And honoring that is making sure that you're meditating and keeping that connection with the universe, God, higher power, beloved, whatever you call it, they, whichever one you identify with, make sure that you're doing some background on that so you have a firmly planted foundation. Now, how do you do that? I have a ton of books. You probably already have a lot of books. You probably already have some of the things that you bought and you were interested in, but you don't remember what they said, or you need to read them again. I mean, there's any book from whichever one that you have that gave you some inspiration, read it again. Give you, if it's a self-help book, if it's a religious book, if it's a, I also really learn a lot from folk tales. I have Irish and Vietnamese, and I just have a lot of them. And whatever helps you to ponder a little bit more. Stephen Hawking's book is awesome to read because it keeps you with a greater understanding of this universe instead of the small and minute details. So that's why we have a meditation practice, we practice gratitude, and we build on that foundation with really keeping our thoughts on a larger level. Because when we keep it small, we hold in anger and we hold in strife and we hold in resentment. And when you think larger and you actually ask of your life to be more expansive in kindness and consideration, not only for other people, but for yourself. Because it's been my experience, a lot of people that I work with, and sometimes myself included, if I don't have meditation, then I'm just criticizing mostly myself. And so meditation and gratitude and finding out about something bigger than me keeps me calm, keeps me centered in my body, keeps me attracting more happiness and more joy and more gratitude, and I attract happier people, and I'm able to have a conversation with somebody who may have a completely different view on the world than I do, but in a respectful way. So those are your 3 pillars: meditation, gratitude, and last week I gave you a challenge of 2 weeks of gratitude and writing a list, sharing a list, writing at least 10 things a day. So I hope that you were able to do that. And this week the challenge is read a book you already have, because I'm pretty sure you already have one, or get a book that you really, really wanted to read and wanted to know more about, and just really let your intuition guide you on what that is. What is your heart asking of you to extend yourself a little bit on? And it has to do with nobody else. This is just your relationship with your meditative practice, your honoring of wisdom within, and investigating what that is. And as you expand with gratitude and meditation, and I'm calling it research, then you expand who you are, and you don't make yourself so small and judgy and have a lot of expectations. So I'm so excited to hear how your tripod pillar pyramid of wisdom, your honoring of wisdom within, goes for you. Please leave a comment below and subscribe to this channel, and visit my website if you would like to know more about meditation and mindful practices. Come on over to yourbeautifulbalance.com, and there's so many exciting things on my website coming up, and I don't want you to miss out. I'm going to be doing some workshops and some live meditations and things coming up, so subscribe to my website and you'll be in the know. You'll be the first to get them. So this is Brianna Beveridge from Your Beautiful Balance, and have a beautiful, balanced day, and go ahead and do something beautiful for yourself. Talk to you later. Bye.